Hey guys, I'm your host Triple Z. How's everyone doing today? Today I want to talk to you about a few topics that are close to me that I thought we all enjoy talking about together and discussing them in the comments below. And make sure you guys hit that like button also so you know I'm doing good. Helps me out. Appreciate it, guys. And make sure you guys subscribe too if you guys are enjoying my content also. First up, San Diego Comic Con. San Diego Comic Con was had some pretty cool reveals. The Rattler itself was freaking phenomenal. It was much better than I thought it would be. I'm glad they had the folding up wings. Instead of it being straight out. I'm glad they fold up like this. And they still VTOL. I am I love three of its tiers. Or two of its tiers actually. I love Wild Weasel. I love Give me baby. I love the Baroness. I actually really like the couple Gunner. Okay, Chewie. Chewbacca, good boy. And I really enjoy the figure set coming with it. And there's a cool sticker set coming with it too. And that fight stand is awesome. But also the figures that were revealed there, Ropig and his Pitbull. I don't have a problem with it being a Pitbull. I know some people might. Any dog, including this one right here, can be evil or good. Oh boy. Depending on how you raise them. I mean, I know there's a stigma with pit bulls, but they can be the most loving dogs in the world, like this one right here. If you raise them right. And I think the reason the pit bull is loyal to Ropig because he raised him right. That's the story. He raised the puppy right. He raised the dog right. And if he raised dogs right, they're loyal. They're the most loyal animals in the entire universe. But yeah. Then there's the Raptor. Raptor is a lot cooler than I thought he'd be. I thought they'd just give him a winged cape that would come out like the old Batman had in Batman Returns, which he flew down. But no, they gave him VTOL wings, which is kind of like the Vulture in the Spider-Man movies. Homecoming, Spider-Man Homecoming, and I think his face reminded me of Robin, but then with all the accessories reminded me of Vulture. Then there was the showed off the okay, come here. They showed off the Cobra Claw. Now the Cobra Claw is awesome. I can't wait to get it. But that is the next vehicle that's gonna get a ton of reuse out of it. I guarantee you won't see the Tiger Claw. I guarantee you won't see Python Patrol Claw, maybe even Night Force Claw. But I have a claw right here. This is my Super Claw, made for me by my great friend Aaron Toy Answer. This is one of my favorite vehicles. I have one of my 78 squad members on it, and it is it will be in front of all the other claws. I do plan on getting more claws. The claws from Hasbro, I like the way they look. But that brings me to my next point. 3D printed toys are coming a long ways. The 3D printing industry is coming a long ways. We've gotten some amazing vehicles for G.I. Joe so far. I got the Skyhawk, the Buzzbore. I got a roller, and what else did I get? I got something else. I can't remember what the other thing was. I got the doors and missile launcher for the Tiger Sting that I made, that I painted up. which all awesome stuff, and I love the 3D printer that's coming out. There's a lot more coming. Um, there's also, if you wanted a headquarters on Etsy right now that I commission someone to make. It's 2 stories. But you don't have to use a story if you don't want to. But it's $1,200. You'll see a file online, but you gotta talk to him and he'll make one for you if you want it. Um, but yeah, I have commissioned that one version. There's another version on there too that someone made that sells them in pieces. So there's 2 versions of the headquarters on there. One of them is a complete set. One of them is in sections. And the complete set's the one that I commissioned to make, which I'll be getting at the end of the year because he literally paid it off by installments, but he finished it off, so he's selling it now. So if you want one, they're $1,200 for the printed sets. Is I forgot who makes it though. You'll see it. Just type in headquarters and you'll see them. On Etsy. But I don't think we'll see the headquarters in G.I. Joe anytime soon classified line. So this is why I did that. And I really wanted a headquarters, the actual playset. I'll be commissioning a new one next year also. It'll be bigger and rounder. That's what I'm going to say. And also, if anybody wants to help me commission it, I'll gladly take donations. Just kidding. You don't have to. That was a joke. Don't do it. I'm joking. I love you too. Good boy. Stay down. Anyways, 3D printing is coming a long ways. He puts his design. I've done a little video on him. Make sure you guys watch it. But he's done 2 major big vehicles. The Demon and the Rolling Thunder. He has the ones. You gotta talk to him about it when you go to his site. Sometimes they're not on his site. Sometimes they are. But say hi, Juju. Say hi. But if you talk to him, they'll make the order. The Demon. That's what I'm going to do. Demon is $550, and then the Rolling Thunder, his Hurricane is $1,700. That should include shipping. It's big too. See, it's over 4 feet. Almost 5 actually. It's huge. It's over 4 feet. I know that. But then there's other people like Mike's that's done some amazing work. He did my Tiger Hawk, the Skyhawk, the Tiger or Skyhawk that I have. I thought there was another vehicle that I got that I can't remember what it was. No. You okay, buddy? Okay. Anyways, there isn't just 3D printing models being made. There are now third parties getting involved, and third parties are the third party transformer people. They have real factories that make their toys for them, so they're actual toys. And they make the first one that's doing it is Fans Hobby, and they're making the Skyhawk with lights, and it looks amazing. It's under $100, which they can do that cheaper than a 3D printed one because they're doing it in mass quantities. If that makes sense. And I guess is in the long run cheaper to make them in mass quantity. I don't know how that works, to be honest. I think it was $100 for the base body of the Skyhawk, and I believe you have to put it together, and I believe it's gray or green. Bark. I heard that part. Chewy. Good boy. Yeah, this is the first one they're doing, and there will be others. And if this takes off, there'll be a lot more people jumping on board for third party vehicles. And who knows what we can see in third party vehicles. Third party is always never shy away from doing large figures in large vehicles. There's a company that did a 4-foot tall Metroplex. 4-foot tall Metroplex. That'd be awesome. Hey, you want to go? Go on. Good boy. But my point is, we're going to see a lot of big vehicles coming to us from third party if this takes off. And we can see the Cobra, we can see the Hurricane, we can see vehicles that we won't even touch, at least not for a long time. Because we're only going to get one major vehicle a year. Now, that brings me to the next point. We have a total of 184 figures so far, not counting the animals. Now, if you subtract the doubles that we get of certain characters, we have 2 Destros, 3 or 4 Zartans, 4 Cobra Commanders, 4 Dukes, 5 Snake Eyes, and a bunch of other figures that have doubles. If you take away each double and you count them as one, we only have about 150 characters. Maybe less. Probably less. After 4 years. Now, there are a total of 600 characters that I know of in G.I. Joe, with both Cobra and Joe's that I know of. I'm not saying that's all of them, that's what I know of. And if we take that into consideration, and we're probably only getting roughly about 30 new characters every single year. That's how many characters we're getting. That's how many new characters we're getting every single year. Because we're going to get more Vipers. We're going to get more Dukes, more Snake Eyes, more whatever character, more Roadblocks, more Scarlets, whatever. But we probably have about 10 to 14 years, depending on it, if they keep adding new characters to the line. 10 to 14 years. At best. Now, that's 10 to 14 years of HasLabs. That's 10 to 14 years of at least 3 mid-sized vehicles. That's about 30 more mid-sized vehicles. And if it's for 14 years, that's 42 more mid-sized vehicles. That's a lot of mid-sized vehicles, but considering there is a lot of them, we're not going to get to all of them. What we will see is the ones that have high repaint value. Like the Radium Cycle. We're getting at least one more out of that Radium Cycle, I guarantee it. It'll be the Dreadnought version. That's 4 versions. We got the regular version, Night Force version, Tiger Force version, and I bet we're getting Dreadnought version. That'll probably be the end of that mold. Then the Vamp. We got the first Vamp, the Stinger, the Vamp Mark II, and then we entire fourth Vamp, and maybe the Dreadnought version with Heart Wrencher, which that will probably be announced this year at one of the upcoming events. And if it's coming out this year, that's 3 vehicles a year. And I average that'd be about 30 in the next 10 years or 42 in the next 14 years. And that brings me, what vehicles will we see besides the Vamp? I think the obvious answers are the ones that are repainted ones. The Snowcat. You can get a Tiger Cat, and there's a blue version of it too you can get. Then there's the R-Striker, Desert R-Striker, and then the Ninja R-Striker. And then if they wanted to do it, the Eco R-Striker. There's also the Stun. The Stun has a regular Stun, the Patrol Patrol Stun, and the Dreadnought Stun. But we should be getting the Moccasin eventually. The Moccasin is a perfect size, mid-sized vehicle. It has several repeat potentials on it. Has a regular Moccasin, the Night Pursuit Moccasin, which is not Night Force. It's just a camouflaged Moccasin for G.I. Joes. There's also the Patrol Patrol Moccasin, which is a convention exclusive, but they probably won't shy away from giving us that. Then there's also a Tiger Shark, which is a Tiger Ocean Moccasin. And I think that is the water vehicle that we will get. At least for now. As far as the other vehicles, Thunder Machine, I think that's gonna happen, even though there's only one repaint that I know of. Because Lenny loves his Dreadnoughts, even though he's not the one that calls the shots. The Thrasher comes with that, and Thrasher is a staple when it comes to vehicles and figures. When it comes to Dreadnoughts. And then the Triple T. Triple T, I think it'll be out next year. If it's not announced this year, it'll be out next year. Because they only have one more year of Sergeant Slaughter that I know of, unless they re-up again with Sergeant Slaughter. And we will get another version of Sergeant Slaughter next year. It'll probably be the USA version of him. And it'll probably come with Triple T. But that brings us to the other point, the Night Force Triple T. As far as I know, that's the only other repaint potential for that vehicle. But as long as it has a repaint, I think we'll get it. Then, what other vehicles? The sky's the limit from there. But those are the ones that I think we will see in the next 2 years. And as for next year's HasLab, I was wrong this year about the Demon. Unfortunately, maybe we'll see the Havoc next year. That's a vehicle that I really want. The Havoc changed cross country. All you gotta do is classify him up though, and he could be fine with the new G.I. Joe team. As for Cobra, we'll probably see Deathstroke's spoiler sooner rather than later, because the Iron Grenadier is starting to come out this year, and they need a leader, and that's Destro. Hopefully that gets announced soon. The Iron Grenadier, Destro with gold head and the sword and the cape, and his outfit looks like a Ghost Rider outfit, the black leather. He's one of my favorite characters. that version of Destro. And then, as for next year, we'll probably get more um, uh, of the Corolla, probably Pythona, and the Royal Guards. As far as everything else goes, it's hard to say because a lot of vehicles are big, too big to be a store release. Like the Rattler would be too big for the store release, even though the 3/4 inch one would be okay. So, what do you guys think? Do you guys think the future is bright for G.I. Joe? I sure do. I mean, look at the HasLab themselves. People want these vehicles. People want this stuff. The HasLab funded in a day, the same as the last two HasLabs. And they broke records. And I can see the breaking records with the Rattler because it is a troop builder itself. I mean, I can only afford one. One's all I need for right now. I only have a 10 by 11 room, so I gotta make my room count with what I have. And I do plan on getting some big items made for me from 3D printed stuff. And but as far as vehicles go, I'm excited about the possibilities of the future of this line. I'm excited about the figures. I'm excited about seeing where this line goes and what people think of the line, because I know a lot of people don't like the 6-inch figures. They're dedicated to the 4-inch and 3/4 inch figures, 3/4 inch, and that's fine. That is totally your prerogative. You are more welcome to have that line. That line is awesome. But let us have this line. That's all I ask. Don't ask for hazards for those small figures, because you're going to get those vehicles from Super 7. And you're going to get vehicles. Heck, Hasbro may decide one day to take the race back and have both going at the same time again. The day with Star Wars worked out, but they need to keep their focus on Classified. Classified is killing it now. These figures come with so many accessories, such good detail, such great articulation, and we're getting some awesome vehicles. The Serpentor Chariot, the Turbo Bubbles, the Vamps, the Stingers, the Ram Cycles. They're all awesome. And yes, I even like the Coil Cycle. That brings me to another thing that I think we'll see. I think we're going to see Serpentor again, but I think we're going to see him with his Coil Army. When they start making the Coil Army, they're basically the troopers, but in green, in gold, in black, I think. Green and black, I think. Instead of blue and black. And they're his army. So he has his own Coil Vipers, Coil Guards, and everything. And I think that is when we'll see another Serpentor. Maybe not with a chariot, but I think we'll see another Serpentor. Also, there is one thing that I wish they would do for one HasLab, maybe two. Make an actual vehicle that transforms into a robot for us. I mean, it'd be awesome. I know it's not gonna happen, but maybe if they did the Mauler, make it transform into Optimus Prime. That would be freaking sweet. And it'd be give them a good reason to redo the Hiss again and turn it into Megatron. Then you can have two giant Transformers, Optimus Prime and Megatron, with G.I. Joe. And they'd be huge, but it'd be awesome. I know we're not gonna do it It's just a wishful thought. And probably nobody would want it. I don't know anybody else would want it besides me. But yeah, I do think this line is going to be strong for a very long time. I know people will probably dip out when they start doing more of the 90s toys and 90s figures. But if they can do what they did with Raptor and Nemesis and Force, or Nemesis Immortal, make them really cool looking, I think people will buy any figure that comes out for G.I. Joe. Because I'm all in with G.I. Joe. I want everything. Well, every figure at least. And I definitely want all Tiger Force, all Night Force. And I want more Python Patrol. And I want all of the Iron Grenadiers. Those are my four must-haves for the G.I. Joe Classified. Now, I know a lot of people don't like the sub-teams, and that's your prerogative, dude. That's fine. But I grew up in sub-teams. Tiger Force was Python Patrol. Iron Grenadiers versus Night Force. Those were my childhood. I had only a few Night Force and a few Iron Grenadiers growing up. I didn't have many. But I had a lot of Tiger Force, a lot of Python Patrol. And I loved them. And as for next year, HasLab is either going to be the Conquest or it's going to be the Havoc. I can't see them doing anything else right now. I know there's a Sergeant Slaughter vehicle that would make a good HasLab. I can't remember what it's called. It's a big one. Warthog. The Warthog. But would you rather have a Havoc or Conquest over the Warthog? Which one would you rather have? I don't think it's going to be any tanks. I'm sorry. If you guys think it's going to be a tank, I'm sorry. I don't think it is. There's no way it's going to be because Round Toys is doing a tank right now, and they're doing it for less money than any Hasbro tank would be. Under $200. If they did a tank, it'd be $300 or more. It's not to say I wouldn't mind getting a tank eventually, as long as it's not the Mobat. It's gotta be the Mauler. I'm not much of a tank guy. Unless it's the hiss. And his way is a hiss tank. It's just a hiss. But, yeah, tanks are just, I don't know. Unless it's transformed into Optimus Prime, I don't really want it. Unless it is something really cool with it. I don't want it to be motorized either. It cannot be motorized. If it's motorized, I'm definitely not going to get the HasLab. I know people want it motorized if they do the Mauler or Mobat for next year. It'll wear out eventually and break down, and then I'd rather be able to push my tanks. I like being able to play with my tanks, play with my vehicles, push them around, starting at battles and stuff like that. But yeah, I just want to talk to you guys for a little while. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give me your thoughts about the future of the line, where you see it, where you want to go, what vehicles you want, what figures you want, whatever you want to talk to me about. Comment below, let me know. Hit that like button, share, subscribe. And one more thing. Like I said, a couple claws are coming out. This is my Super Claw, made for me, from my great friend Aaron the Toy Enhancer. He has his own channel, check him out. Also, check out 3-Star Draw, Woody 222. My great friend Castigo Crow, he's a great guy. He has some amazing customs on his figures too. Also, Same Time Toys and the Will Grievous. These guys are awesome. Will Grievous is a trip though. Give him a chance. He's funny. He's really funny. Hope you guys enjoyed this little chat. I'll try to do more of these, but I had to get this off my chest. I love this line. I can't wait to see where it goes. Plus, there are airlines coming out that could work well with this too. And that is Dollarverse. Monster Force. Fresh Monkey Fiction is doing some amazing troopers besides Monster Force. And I just wanted to talk to you guys about it. I'll let you guys go. Make sure you guys check out my other videos. I posted one about Patience Design recently. And his work of 3D printed models and toys. He has some amazing work. Rolling Thunder, Demon, Major. Mwah. Also, there's Makes by Mike's on Etsy. He does a lot of Tiger Force. Now he's doing Python Patrol. He does 788. He does whatever color you want with the vehicles also. Plus, I want to try to get him to do some Iron Grenadier stuff too. So, alright guys. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. I'll see you next time. And now you know. And now we have to battle. Bye guys.